my goodness. This is looking pretty... Oh, lots of damage on Firebird. Firebird's going for a ram on Clockwork, maybe. They're reminding people in this tournament that Argus Interplanetary are back. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The plan for tonight, so you guys know when to turn up. So 8 p.m. start. I was a little late. So ignore this. The first thing we'll be doing is Exhibition Match 1, Battleship Showdown. So pretty much, guys, we had to limit it to 8 teams tonight because there was such a crazy amount of entrants. And we want everyone to fight. And in the future, for the main tournaments, the non-test tournaments, everyone who's currently around will be able to enter this, okay? This is just for the test tournaments. We have to cap it at some point if we want to get it done in one night. So apologies to those who didn't make it. We had around 80 entrants, individuals, enter the competition, and around 28 teams, I think. Some solo teams, some teams of 4. So massive thanks to everyone who entered. And yeah, if you didn't make it in this time, that would have been the majority of you. Hopefully we will see you in another test tournament or in the main tournaments where we'll actually have multiple weeks of qualifiers. So it's crazy. It's just getting started, Clangonaut, and we still haven't really promoted it that crazy yet, so I expect it can get even crazier. I'll be keeping an eye on the admin channel here. How did you guys find the intro music as well? Absolutely beautiful track there. Listen to some good old Homeworld right now. So, until 10 p.m., which is still set because that's the main thing, until 10 p.m., we'll be doing ship showcase and exhibition stuff. So 10 p.m. Local time, which we'll be doing in UTC very soon. That's 9 p.m. UTC. So it's about an hour and a half from... Yeah, that was my clock. Here. An hour and a half from now, yeah. So we have plenty of time because we have less teams to look at. So I'm not too worried about time for now because the main thing is that these main actual things are on time, you know? And we'll be doing this for future tournaments so you guys know when to turn up and what you're interested in and so on. So we'll try and do this really, really well here. So we'll first have Karu, Donaquiz, Andy, and Upgrade, who didn't make it into the tournament, but they'll be doing our first exhibition match. So they're 4 solo entrants, and they're going to be in 2 teams and duke it out in kind of a battleship slugfest. This is going to be our warm-up tonight. Then we will proceed to look at the ships fighting in the tournament today. 8 teams. I don't know all of the... I know there's the kind of abbreviations there, but I'm not sure that the full names. I have to get those up in a second. And then, yeah, 10 p.m. CET, we're going to have our first match. ARMCO versus 2ST, which is also obviously our reigning champions from last week. ARMCO return to face off a team composed of some veterans from last year. So it's going to be interesting there. We have ANL versus AGI, also did very well last week. And AGI, they weren't there this season so far, but they are also, last year, they have some of the most epic ships. I'm really excited to see what AGI, Argus Interplanetary, are bringing to the show tonight. The third quarterfinals, we have TLD, Liver Damage, versus BCG. It's their the first time tournament entrance, BCG. And our final quarterfinals will be Space Engineers X versus members of the Last Bastion, the SE PvP community you guys may know of. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see our resident raid boss, Space Engineers X, go up against the Last Bastion there. We'll then have a break, which will be adjusted depending on how late we are or how early we are. So there'll be a break to kind of, for me to take a break, for you guys to take a break, get some food, drink, popcorn, you name it, whatever. And then we'll begin the first semi-finals at 11:40. So you'll notice here every round is set to take around 20 minutes. And based off last week, that does seem feasible. We have 2 servers now as well, so we'll be able to cut down the time. While one server is fighting, the next match will be actually prepping. So as soon as that match finishes, we can go straight to the next match, and we're not waiting for people to join. So we have 2 servers rotating, which should really streamline this process. The guys have worked around the freaking clock to get this tournament to be as organized and as streamlined as possible. So big shout out to those organizers there. So then, yeah, second semi-finals, midnight, and then the finals, whoever that will be at 20 past 12:20 here, 12:20 a.m. Central European time. And then that's not the end. Of course, the main tournament itself will take 3 hours. It should be compressed into 3 hours, but then we're going to continue until 2 a.m. there to give the people who didn't get into this week's tournament to fight in exhibition matches, 4-team death matches. It's going to be 16 players, 4 teams of 4, playing a massive 4v4v4v4. So it's going to be pretty crazy. And I'm really hoping that the performance holds up as well. So there, the names are there. I think we have some people we need to figure out. With the stream ending at 2 a.m. my time. So we'll see how that goes. That is the current plan. The most important thing is for the contestants that they know their time. So they can go make dinner, they can walk the dog, you name it. That's the most important thing for the stream. The rest can be more flexible. But the main thing is that this sticks to schedule here. So we do still have an hour and a half to get through this ship showcase. It's probably going to be an hour for the ship showcase now with a 20-minute battle. Is that right? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. We have, hour and a half, so I think we're good still. In 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! Straight off the bat. Oh, straight off the bat, Captain Shaq firing his Mac cannon. I'm not sure if he's in range, but he's trying. All right, looks like Wasted's following Clockwork here. Let's have a look at the other team, how they're panning out. Fast-moving ships for sure. Okay, red thrusters there as well here from Talons. Let's come back in. Let's have a look at Wasted Space. Yep, Wasted sticking closely there with Clockwork. Zoom out a little bit. Get this. Another cool thing would be cool if we can get the HUD up without having the full HUD, you know. So zooming, trying to get a zoom out here to see where everyone's at. Looks like the guys sticking in relative formation there. Clockwork and Wasted going together. And Shaq holding back a little bit. But Shaq's got that Mac cannon. He's got the range. All right, let's come back in and have a look at Firebird now. Firebird's targeting Wasted. Black thrusters. Look at that. Shadow thrusters or something like this. First shots away by Firebird onto Clockwork there. Looks like Clockwork and Wasted are rushing in towards someone there. Missiles away. Let's actually have a look at Clockwork now. All right, those discos are actually taking care of some of the missiles. Clockwork is taking a little bit of damage now. Try and zoom out, keep you guys up to date with what's going on, because I think this is going to be over relatively quickly compared to last time. I see Wasted moving very, very fast there. He's really actually got that high maneuverability again. A lot of high maneuverability here today. Let's bring up. Whoa, those rounds there coming. Oh, those 75mm coming out of Clockwork are insane. Let's come and have a little closer look. Alex shooting on Wasted Space. Where's Captain Shaq? Back with that Mac cannon. All right, so no shields. Those decoys are getting picked off one by one here. But so far, they have plenty of hull left. And whoever that is in the middle, the Shika, where are they? Where's... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That's that. Okay. Shika's number 2, I think. Right. Yeah, so this person here, Alex, is hanging back, firing those M8s. Let's go catch up with Captain Shaq. Captain Shaq. Oh, here we go. Whoa, Mac cannon away there from Shaq. Shaq is really hanging. He's using the asteroid as cover again. You can see some pillfits heading his way, but that's not concerning him here. He's got all those decoys. He's taking a bit of damage. Oh, some of his decoys are being sniped off there, but he's just waiting for that Mac cannon to recharge. No worry for Shaq. In the meantime, in the fray, Clockwork firing on Firebird now. This is looking pretty... Oh, lots of damage on Firebird. Firebird's going for a ram on Clockwork, maybe. No. Firebird spinning out there. Who's that? Oh, Katsushika is out. Katsushika is out, guys. F's in the chat for Katsushika. For sure. Let me get back in here. 3v3. ARMCO looking very strong so far. All right. The amount of firepower coming out of Clockwork's lasers is insane, honestly. I think that's really worked out well for him today. Right, Wasted space in the distance. Now Wasted and Clockwork focusing their fire on Epic Guy. There's missiles inbound, but you can see their point defense is taking out the missiles being fired by Epic Guy. Epic Guy's in between Wasted. Oh, is that a MAC round we just saw come in there? Holy, I think that might have been a MAC round we just... Oh! That was a MAC cannon round. It seemed to have missed, but actually sometimes it can be delayed. So let's come around and have a look. Epic Guy in a bad place. Clockwork there. The cross of death, we could say. That's not looking good there. Wasted has changed attention to somebody else now. Let's have a look at Wasted's firing on. Wasted is taking heavy damage himself. He's not without any damage here. And those glass shields seem to have actually held up. I see glass in the back still, so he's looking all right there. He's still focusing his fire. Hold on. There's Alex in the middle as well. Okay. I have to admit, guys, it's definitely harder to follow 4 players than it is. Oh, that's loud. That's freaking loud. Apologies, headphone users. That audio is way louder than anything else. Apologies. Sorry, guys. Sounds we might have some sound balancing to do there. Everything else is relatively okay. But was that the MAC cannon landing? I see Grimlock smoke. I think that was the MAC landing a blow there. Goodness me. That was a MAC. MAC rounds authorized indeed from the Captain Shack. Let's get back to Captain Shack, see how he's doing. Hold on, there he is. I'm going to come back a bit. It's so damn loud. Yeah, Shack has done so well. He's very little damaged here. He's really just hanging back and doing what he's supposed to do. Alex now under heavy fire. Alex under fire from... Oh, there he is. He's rolling to dodge, but Alex is in big trouble there. He's got the Holy Cross firing upon him. He managed to dodge that MAC cannon round, though. He's rolling. He's rolling, but I think it might be all out. Oh, that's not good at all. Unholy Cross, should I say. I don't know what's the best name for it. It's just when you see that, like, or X or something like that, when you see all of them firing, all those pill fits. Right, let's come in to see how Waste is getting on. Waste is 7. Waste is prowling now. Wasted is setting his sights maybe on, I think only has a couple left. Firebird seems to be drifting. The Dire Star OP. That's what it's called. Sorry, the Dire Star was the name. I've got to get better at remembering the ship names and the player names. My bad, guys. Wasted is pretty damaged on his rear. He's lost a lot of thrust there. But I think his thrusters might be black. I can't quite tell, but they might not be as damaged as they look. But now he releases those 150mm. They're all focusing in here on Firebirds. Yep. I think they're all dead. Let's flick for the team here. Epic Guy seems to be pretty dead. Firebird seems to be pretty dead. Katsushika is definitely dead. Victory, guys, for ARMCO. ARMCO quite easily there. Make it forward into the semi-finals of our test tournament of 3. Let's see a round of applause for our runners-up, the second Shadow Talons, who fought valiantly. But man, you can tell that ARMCO that hit today practiced their tactics. They knew exactly what worked best offensively and defensively with those decoys and those railguns. Goodness me. The Dire Star. Oh my goodness. Can we see that fire 1 second here? What's the time? Yeah, we're still good on time. It's only 10 minutes that round. But let's just watch this Dire Star fire here. I'm just curious. Wow, it is insane to see all 58 of those. Sorry. Wow, there we go. I'm pleased to say that I saw some I've lost Captain Shack tracking apparently. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I lost Captain Shack tracking for some reason. He does. He's utilized black thrusters. He wasn't the only person, because it's an interesting tactic. I think the black thrusters are probably a tactic, right? So maybe not to confuse the enemy, which, I don't know. If it works effectively or just... interesting. He's still got some decoys left. Let me see if I can find Shaq in the arena here. I've lost my tracking for some reason. Captain Shaq over here. Let's have a look. There he is. Oh, Shaq lost his... Oh! Shaq lost his Mac. The big Mac is gone. So I missed some action there on Shaq today, I think. He did very well. I saw him land some Mac rounds. Definitely 1 or 2. But he definitely wasn't without damage there. He lost the center of his vessel. Well, there's those Grimlocks going. Red, angry missiles. Mac smacked. Exactly. There we go. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. And they're off. I mean, you can keep them going for a little bit because they take a minute or 2 to engage, you know, so... And that is a bit biased, I'm not sure. Here we are following Beef Burger. I see 1 Mac cannon round away already. Guys, remind me in chat, what's the range of the Mac cannon? I feel like the Mac cannon can hit from quite a far distance. I mean, I would expect so, but I forget what it is. Because I'm just wondering if the Mac cannon can actually hit from the start point. 45k. Okay, so as soon as the round starts, the Mac cannon can technically hit here. I don't think it's landed any hits yet. Yeah, all the ships look to be okay. I see some rounds away down there. We got someone going out to the right. There's the Mac gun, Henan. You can see Aegis in the distance, keeping formation there. They're launching Grimlocks. Grimlocks away. Let's follow on here. Someone's got Grimlocks on them. Grimlocks going in towards... Oh, Grimlock's landing there on Beef Burger. Beef Burger's on 6. Okay, Beef Burger coming in to use the asteroid as cover here now. Try and zoom out a little bit as well. Okay, so they're using the cover of the asteroids here, which is interesting to see because we don't always see it from teams. Very much, it seems to be, they're planning this out a bit more here, the tactics. There goes the Mac cannon. Oh, that's the Grimlock, sorry. The Grimlock is that sound. I'm still getting used to the new weapon sounds here. Armaments, nuclear and lethal, still holding back. We have JM defuzz. We got some, looks to be some Grimlocks landing on JM. Twist is hanging back, shooting those inbound projectiles. So at the moment, they're keeping their distance. And really interesting here. Look, Aegis behind a rock, Beef behind a rock, Bromatiad behind a rock. JM to fuzz out in the middle. Henan with the Mac way, way back, like 11 clicks out. And Twisted there with JM. So this is already panning out to be very different here. Hard to know where to track. Let me switch to mouse and keyboard real quick and up down my DPS for a bit. Let's see if we can get an overview here. Right, so this is the layout so far, guys. You can see them holding formation. Beef and Bromatiad there. You see Grimlocks being exchanged. Mac cannons raining across the sky. But Henan, Twisted, and JM also staying there. It's interesting here. Grimlocks inbound on... oh yeah, more Grimlocks there on JM. This is like a Grimlock fest. Yeah, much more cautious start this time. Not rushing in. I see X3s inbound. They're making a push now. They're making a push. Here comes Bromatiad. Bromatiad getting close and personal now. Bromatiad going, firing his X3s on JM. And looks like they're focus firing on JM now. Yep, they're definitely focus firing now. Both Beef Burger and Bromatiad. And it looks to be... Oh! Split! JM is split and he has no power. I think he is gone. Goodness gracious me. Nose cone split off and I don't see any power. No weapons firing. F's in the chat, guys, for JM. Beautiful shit, but he's dead. Meanwhile, hanging back. Heenan is now... The max sniper is hanging back, but he's also now starting to get Grimlock rounds landing on him. There seems to be an issue maybe with the server. Like, is he just waiting or... No point defense, but he seems to just be getting hit here, but no reaction. Is he out of his cockpit? I think he might be out of his cockpit here. What is going on? Meanwhile, Twisted slugging it out here with Bromatiad. So maybe 1v3 now. This would be quite a change for ARMCO Nuclear and Lethal. They've done very well in previous tournaments, but man oh man, AGI, Argus Interplanetary, very, very well played in this round. Cockpit sniped. That's crazy. ARMCO as well. Bits breaking off, getting close and personal. Once again, they're reminding people in this tournament that Argus Interplanetary are back. They're organized and they're deadly. And those X3s there begin to rain out, cause absolute havoc there for Twisted. I think Twisted, he's still firing. I don't know if he's got control of the ship still. Another ram there. Seeing a lot of ram call this round. Those X3s make for pretty good rams. I think it's just a matter of time now. I haven't seen Aegis much this round. Where is... Let's have a look at Aegis. Aegis is the middle. Okay, Aegis had the... Is Aegis a Mac? No, Aegis was just hanging back here, but Aegis had the Grimlock launchers here. So Aegis was keeping his distance and launching his 4 Grimlocks. While Beef Burger and Bromatiad... Whoa, my goodness. Have all the fun in the middle here, it looks like. Yeah, they're just finishing him off now. Those Grimlocks inbound. They didn't do a 360 that time. Oh, there they go. They come back. Oh! Grimlocks inbound. Oh, man. Those freaking Grimlocks. Oh, my goodness. Oh, more Grim... Wait, are they really Grimlocks? Are they all Grimlocks? All those red things? I don't know. I think they are. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot of Grim... Oh! Ho, ho! Once again, Grimlocks were nerfed, guys. Grimlocks were freaking nerfed. And they are making short work here of poor Twisted. Twisted entering... Holy moly. Yeah, imagine Grimlocks being more powerful than this. Holy moly me. Guys, it's all over. It's all over. Can we see some Fs? Oh, well, Fs in the chat, of course. But a round of applause for our runners-up. ARMCO Nuclear and Lethal. Their first time knocked out of the quarters, I think. And for our returning... players, Argus Interplanetary, were very dominating performance here. I think they're ones to look out for in this tournament. Their strategy worked. They've taken minimal damage on their ships. I think most of the damage they took was from ramming, but even that, they haven't taken that much damage. The X3s are still going there. I wonder if they've got some welders underneath those X3s, maybe keeping them in such good condition. I'm not sure, but they did absolutely beasted this. There we go. In 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! Sticking in close formation now, ball and chain gang. Very close formation here. I forget the weapons they're using. Is there a Mac in their team? I don't think so today. So look at the other team now. Durable Snail leading the charge. She's probably not leading the charge, probably at the back, I guess. Let's have a look. Quiet so far. Do some flanking maneuvers here. Yep, flanking maneuvers. Looks like spreading out here a little bit. I would have guessed surrounding ball and chain here a little bit. I see Grimlocks away. Grimlocks away. Now we know those little boats have Grimlocks on them. Who are they firing on then? Let's have a look. They're all coming around to... Oh my goodness! Grimlocks out of everywhere. Oh my. There's trails. The Grimlocks are a deadly reminder of their damage. Okay, gonna change here. Okay, so we know those 3 smaller boats are basically just Grimlock launchers. They're staying close together here. Is this going to work out? They're probably going to be hunting it one by one. It looks like they're going for the mothership. They're ignoring the boats, the Grimlock boats for now, and they're focusing their fire on the mothership. Yep, looks like they're not quite yet. They're not in range with their weapons. We see Kandor. Kandor's firing. Oh, now they're in range. Oh, M8's away from Durable Snail, but those railgun rounds coming in here on Durable Snail all at the same time from ball and chain. Nice tack. They actually have Durable Snail surrounded here. 3 players all around Durable Snail. He's trying to fend them off. He's launching his M8 here, and that's oh, this is glorious. This looks so damn good. Holy moly. M8's landing blows there on Kandor. Okay, so where are those Grimlock launchers? Because they don't care about the Grimlock launchers. Ball and chain are focused on that mothership. All 3 of them. I think one of them's off somewhere probably fighting, but 3 of them are focused firing on this. Let's have a look at the smaller vessels here. Smaller vessels keeping their distance as they're not that large. Okay, not in trouble there. Launching their Grimlocks. There go more Grimlocks. The Grimlocks sticking out the Grimlocks sticking out the top there. Yeah, no damage on these boats really. All the damage is on Durable Snail in the middle here. Kandor, Scarlet, Final, all focusing on Durable Snail, and I think their tactic is working very well from here. Oh my goodness. Grimlocks. Oh! Grimlocks on Scarlet. Scarlet's a big hit from the Grimlocks, but he's still going. Meanwhile, the mast has been severed on Durable Snail. This is horrible to watch. He's putting a fight. He's launching those M8s. Remember guys, those M8s are buried deep in the ship. They're behind 4 standard doors. So those M8s are going to be firing to the very end, I imagine. He's trying to focus fire now. He's trying to focus on a straggler. Well, maybe a straggler? Kandor here, who should be on 2. So M8s on Kandor. Maybe avoiding a ARMCO. Now, we're missing something from this whole battle gear. I'm focusing on these guys, but we're missing something. Durable Snail is definitely attracted the attention of ball and chain. But those Grimlocks are firing, and I think... Oh, there they go again on Kandor. Kandor receiving a massive blow of Grimlocks. I can actually see through his ship. See the Aurora in the distance there. The Aura, sorry. I mean, this is what I'm saying. It's very confusing to see who's winning right now because although... Oh, ARMCO as well. Durable Snail ramming the front of their ship on Kandor, looking a bit worse for wear now. He's still got plenty of M8s deep in the hull, firing away. And let's go back to some of these smaller boats. Yep, there goes some more Grimlocks. Grimlocks away. Probably Grimlocks recharging. I probably missed them. Yeah, Grimlocks away there. So these little boats are literally just surrounded back. There goes some more Grimlocks. And in the middle, we have ourselves ball and chain. And they are starting to look worse for wear now. Who's this? Scarlet seems to be pretty immobile now. Kandor still fighting. As is Final. Final slugging it out there with Durable Snail. What do you guys make of these tactics so far? What do we think? Playing by the rules so far. Durable Snail launching all those M8s. Huge explosions on Candor. Huge Grimlock. Oh my goodness. Candor, no! Candor falling apart before our eyes as more Grimlocks rain down upon poor Candor. They've... a couple more Grimlocks inbound on Candor, maybe? Maybe a miss. Oh, no, they're going to someone else there, I think. They're now fast on Direct Energy on 3. Here's Direct Energy. Direct Energy doing the best so far from Ball and Chain. They've taken some damage. They've got all their decoys at the back, but they're managing to dodge these Grimlocks. They're moving very fast. Fast movers. They've got those point defense shooting the Grimlocks. So good flying skills. He's got hit by a Grimlock there. Good flying skills by Directed Energy. But I feel like, even though they were really focusing on Durable Snail, it seems like those Grimlocks from the other 3 smaller boats have been wearing down Ball and Chain here. More Grimlocks just land. He launches some M1s there, I think. More Grimlocks. Oh my... count how many... Take a shot, guys. Take a shot every time I say Grimlock, I think, for this round. Yep. Looks like Riddle Me... Oh, no. Out of the zone. Yep. Candor is dead. F's in the chat, guys, for Candor. Scarlet's still going. Server host Scarlet, I should say, as well. But Grimlocks are on bound. Meanwhile, Durable Snail is still flying. Those armored thrusters doing very well for him. And he's still got his M8s, I think, buried in the deep of the ship. Let's have a look at the smaller ships. Damage at the back, but that's about it. Perfect condition. Perfect condition. And that sums up this battle, I think, guys. Absolutely brutal. I honestly put my money on Ball and Chain for this. They look very confident going in. And I'm not going to call it yet. Direct Energy's fighting still. We're not going to call it till we call it. But he's got a problem. He's got a big problem on his hands. Joke Boat. Who would have thought Joke Boat would have won a round, eh? Yeah, those... Oh! A huge M8 round landing from Durable Snail, who was ganged up on from the very start. But Durable Snail still proving to be incredibly deadly, even though he was focused on by all of the team there. Those M8s buried deep have proved very, very, very effective. I can't believe what I'm seeing here, honestly, in some ways. It's just... Scarlet's coming back. Let's have a look. Scarlet's Northwind still firing here. The Grimlock's... Oh, Grimlock's landing! He looks pretty immobile now. His cannon's firing, but I think his cockpit may be out, guys. He has been absolutely gutted by Grimlocks. Look at this in here. Anyway, some of the in-shots. Let's have a look. Dead, dead, dead. Oh, no! Direct Energy, what happened? Direct Energy was split in half. I missed the split here. F's for Direct Energy as well. Meanwhile, Scarlet out of the zone as well. Durable Snail with their... How many do they have? They have 15 M8s left, but I think they had like 30 M8s at the start. They're still flying. They're still firing. Durable Snail. No, hold on. No, oh, okay. A win here. A small kind of a little bonus point here for Ball and Chain. It does look like they defeated Durable Snail. Oh, no, hold on. No, tell a lie. He's just followed them out of the zone. Durable Snail is on the move still. But the Joke Boat's got him. Riddle me this. Took a bit of damage, but it's looking okay. Matrosaurus, totally fine, as well as Rahan base. Three, 2, 1, go! I'm being spun around. There we go. Yeah, I had better settings last week for the spectator controls. I was messing around with the camera this week, the controller settings, the sensitivity and stuff, but couldn't quite get it right. So I changed the PC, but I'll work with it. Okay, so Woolly Griffin and John staying kind of in line here. You know where Consti's going to be. Consti's going to be hanging back. Yep, Consti's hanging back there. You can see his teammates pushing forward to the right. And the fast mover there also pushing forward. Meanwhile, Last Bastion. Spreading out a little bit here. Grimlock's launch. Grimlock's launch from Persons, I believe. Grimlock's away. Don't know who they're targeting. Looks like they're on. They're actually aimed towards maybe... No, who they aimed on? Sorry, guys. Nope, don't know who they aimed on. Just try and get... There's a Grimlock launcher. Grimlock's being launched by Climb. So Climb is targeting. Now let's follow these Grimlocks in with my mouse and keyboard here. He's firing his Grimlocks on Woolly Griffin. Woolly Griffin taking some of those Grimlocks there. Okay, Woolly Griffin on 8. There's Woolly Griffin. Let's have a look here. See how Woolly dodges these Grimlocks. Climb's got his eyes set. So far, minimal damage. He's now getting some X3s on him. Grimlock's landing blows, but not too much damage so far. I say that. Okay, there's some penetration there. Alright, so they seem to be focus firing on Woolly Griffin now. Grimlocks. You don't miss those Grimlocks. Look at those. Look at the Grimlocks. What the heck? Where are they going? Oh my goodness. Who are they going on? Oh man. Space Engineers X taken out in the first round. Could it be? Early to see so far, but they definitely have a lot of Grimlocks on them. Oh my goodness. John Whack sustaining heavy damage here. Heavy damage. He's got multiple layers of armor, but he's definitely starting to get some melty time going on there. TLB running rings around them. They've got a high speed. Now, meanwhile, the Mac Cannon. Let's watch this here. Oh, sorry. Mac Cannon charging. Charging from range. Charging. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, that looked like a hit to me. Okay, so Climb is taking some damage now. He's getting quite close in, even though he's got those Grimlocks. Woolly Griffin and John Whack staying very close together here. There's John. See, let's follow Persons now. The animation from those... the animation was awesome there. Seeing the animation of those things firing on. Seeing the Mac Cannon recharging there was sick. So Persons also hanging back. Persons has got Grimlocks, so he's hanging back. In the middle of the round, there's still plenty of weapons on John and Woolly, I think. They did take some damage to the top and the rear, but Woolly and John are staying close together. It looks like they now have Z Defender in the middle. So they're both focusing on Z Defender now. But from a distance, you can see down there Maticon. Maticon's taking shots there on John Whack. There seems to be some very... Honestly, I'm not quite sure who's winning this at the moment. What do you guys think? Silence. A brief moment of silence there rings out across the battlefield. That Mac Cannon round. We have two Macs. Let's look at Consti. Consti has also got that Mac there. Consti's even further away. Look at that. He's nearly 14 kilometers away from the battle. You can see the X3s firing in the distance, but Consti is just hanging out. There we go. Staying in the shelter of the asteroids is Consti. Waiting. He took a little bit of damage somehow, but he is really taking it carefully here. I honestly... What game is this? I'm not sure. Can anyone tell me what game this is? I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. Okay. What is happening here? Oh, Mac Cannon round. Mac Cannon round on Woolly Griffin. I just saw it come out the other side of Woolly's ship. Woolly... Oh, Woolly's looking really worse for wear now. Let's have a closer look at Woolly here. Woolly's definitely been skewered a couple of times by the Mac Cannon. Look at that. You can almost see completely through his ship there. Space Engineers X not looking as confident as they normally do. Not quite as bad as the beating they took in the last final, but still. I think maybe we lost one. Okay, so we lost one. It looks like Climb is out. So, no, is he out? He's kind of out. He's lost a lot of thrusters. He's still got some control, and he's got some weapons, but seems to be mostly, not particularly in control there. Meanwhile, the Mat Cannon still charging at a good range of 15 kilometers here. This is being piloted by Invalid. Invalid with this Mat Cannon's charged. He must be waiting for his shot before he fires that there. Let's have a little look. Patiently waiting, maybe. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm hearing reports that weapons aren't firing. Is there some issue going? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that landed. Yeah, Concy's there. There's John Wack. Hard to know where it's going right now. Everyone's kind of spread out. We've got at least two hanging way back, sniping with Mat Cannons. Where's Persons? Persons, the Grimlock launcher, fast mover. Also no damage, hanging back. He's hanging back with Conti actually here. So Space Engine X, regardless of Woolly's situation, seem to be doing okay now. So what do you reckon? We could let this play on here for now. Mat Cannon rounds ring out across the sky. Looking Invalid still good. Okay, so hold on a second. Matacon, I believe, is down. Matacon's out. Oh, Matacon's there. That's Matacon. Climb is not looking too good. There's Climb. I think Space Engineers X still have this. They still look to be winning this here. Even though they took a lot of damage. They did, well, not all of them, but half of them. Woolly and John, the kind of brutes in the middle, took a lot of damage. But Consti and Persons hanging back, doing all right there. So I think we won't need to do a restart. Because it looks like that Space Engineers X here will still win regardless. They're just mopping up now. They've got one more ship to take out fully, and that is Invalid, who's hanging way back. But I think he's been sniped. I see him out of his cockpit. Hold on a second here. Oh! Did we miss a Mat Cannon on Mat Cannon incident? He's been sniped here. And I have a funny feeling that could be... Yeah, he was... If there was any question of whether he was sniped or not, Consti just reminded us of yes. Yes, he was sniped. Sights all on Invalid there. Holy moly. In that case, guys, the last Bastion are out. And that is loudest. Can we somehow balance that sound? I'm not sure. Because it's all the other sounds are okay volume, but that sound is stupidly loud. I mean, it deserves to be pretty loud, but damn, that's ear-bleeding levels. There we go. Conti's got an aimbot script on. Very smart. They're ganging up here in the middle. Who's this? They're coming to mop up on Invalid here. It's appropriate. You guys think it's appropriate? I just thought it's a little bit loud because it's kind of clipping. The sound's clipping, which is never a good sound, you know? Let's see a round of applause, guys, for the last Bastion. PvP veterans, obviously, in Space Engineers. This was their first ever tournament. They fought very well. They did a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. A lot of damage to John Wack and Morty Griffin. But unfortunately, were outplayed. And of course, a round of applause for our third semi-finalist, Space Engineers X, who make it one step closer to their millionth final. Very cool Matt round. That was a really cool round, actually. Some of the coolest shots so far tonight were in this round. Yeah, ear-bleeding booms aren't that good, so... In 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. Off they go. On the move. See what the formation is here. Okay, looks like Beef is following. Oh, shots away already here. Someone's firing Grimlocks. Let's have a look down at Shaq's going to be charging up that Mat Cannon now. Wasted and Clockwork going ahead. All part of the plan. They are the ones that go in. Shaq hangs back, shooting that Mac cannon here. Grimlock's launch. Oh, that's the sound of Grimlock's. Maybe no hits right now. Grimlock's away. In towards Argus. Grimlocks land on Bromatiad. First hits, I think. They're exchanging Grimlocks now. Looks like Grimlock's on bound on Clockwork, but Clockwork's point defense is taking out those pretty effectively, as well as Wasted's. Yep. All looking okay so far for ARMCO. Love those purple thrusters. It's a really cool looking ship there from Clockwork. And again. Okay. Argus using the asteroids as cover a little bit here. Cautious. Those point defense are doing Clockwork a lot of favors there for sure. He hasn't taken any damage yet, even though quite a lot of rounds have been on him. Let's have a look. Shaq's holding back. Let's see if we can wait for one of those Grimlocks away from Shaq. Let's see if we can catch a... Oh, there we go. Mac cannon launch from Shaq. Did it land a hit? Right now, I think that's Mr. Waste of Space to the left. Oh, no. It looks like it's Clockwork, actually. Clockwork taking shots now on Aegis. Grimlock's launch from Aegis. Are they Grimlocks? Oh yeah, they are Grimlocks with the different type. So on Clockwork now, he's got yellows in bounds. Oh! Oh, very effective. I think they're Grimlocks with a different setting, but a lot of those landed on Clockwork here. He's got plenty of, he looks to be in okay condition. Still, but man, when those pill fits fire, look at that. Absolutely brutal. I don't know who's taking more damage here. Looks like Beef and Bromatiad staying quite close here. Oh, really taking some shots now. Oh, man. The front. Oh, my goodness. The front of Aegis' ship is melting from Clockwork there. Clockwork doing an absolute killing on Aegis. This is not looking good. Aegis melting away. When Clockwork gets close... Oh, and also Wasted Space. Sorry, Wasted is to the right-hand side. And look at that. Double teaming him there. Wasted on the right. Clockwork on the left. And poor old Aegis in the middle. F's in the chat, guys. He has been destroyed. Nothing left. Now, Wasted and Clockwork turn their attention. Let's go look at Shaq and see how Shaq's getting on. Wasted has taken some damage there. His glass is not held up fully. He's actually missing some of his reactors in here. Just have a quick close-up at Wasted. His glass is working pretty well, but seems to have suffered some internal damage there. But man, those pill fits. We're now seeing pill fits versus X3s. X3s being fired from Beefburger up on... oh man, I think... He's taking some damage now, slowly, but those pill fits are so well armored. If I come in here at Beefburger, okay, that's Bromatiad. We know they're dead. Oh, Beefburger's looking really bad as well, losing a lot of thrust there. Maybe going for a ram. He might be going for a ram now on Clockwork. Oh goodness, now let's have a look at Shaq. Shaq doing what Shaq does with his Mac. Let's wait for a Mac cannon round to charge up. He's waiting. The Mac cannon's charged. Maybe biding his time here. Oh, Grimlock's launched. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Boom. There it goes. Maybe the problem is it's hard to know if it lands a hit or not. But you know when it does land a hit from the sound, because it actually sounds when it hits something, I think. Whoa! no, Beef Burger. That was a kind of critical explosion there. F's in the chat for Beef Burger. Argus, guys. Another veteran from last year. Seemingly decimated here by ARMCO. One remains, Bromatiad. Bromatiad now facing up against the two of them. Oh, hold on. Wasted Space has split. Wasted Space has actually split his vehicle in half. I think intentionally. He's left one half behind. I'm happening to be following the half that he's left. Maybe a decoy. Maybe a decoy from Wasted. It could be a split. I don't know if it's intentional or if it was a mistake. But Wasted Space is now cut in half. Here comes Bromatiad. Not very happy about that. Now, where is the other half of Wasted Space? I've lost it. I saw it split off. Hold on here. Let me follow that. Shaq sniping. There's the Dire Star with Clockwork. I've got to come in here. I've got to find... Wait, there's Wasted. Well, that's not Wasted. Hold on. Oh! Wasted's dead! Wasted is actually dead. He actually was split. There he is with his Hex suit. F's in the chat for Wasted Space. I thought it was an intentional split like he showed earlier, but no, Wasted Space is actually out. That means it is Bromatiad versus Clockwork and Shad. Oh, huge Grimlock on the side there from Shaq. Long range. He's going toe-to-toe with... with the Clockwork. But Clockwork is so close, and the amount of pillfits is brutal here. Oh, and there comes the Mat Cannon. You know when that Mat Cannon hits. Goodness me, more Grimlocks inbound. Oh, goodness. Now, I know we haven't followed Shaq too much, but Shaq has been doing a lot of stuff from the... a hell of a lot of damage from the shadows there. It looks like Waste is returning, maybe? Maybe Wasted got back in another cockpit or something. What did I say? Captain Shad. Captain Shad. I don't know what I said. And it looks like F's in the chat for Bromatiad and Argus Interplanetary, guys. What do you guys reckon? They all did very well there, but I have to admit, Captain Shaq in the shadows there behind the asteroids. He definitely landed a couple of brutal blows there with that Mac. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. It's good. Oh. There goes the joke boat. Right, let's come out and have a look at the tactics here. How are they spreading out? Here we go, guys. So it looks like Rahon base, Matrosaurus pushing forward, Consti and Persons going up to the top. See some tactics playing out here. John Wack and Morley Griffin sticking together as they did the last round. Riddleman. Looks like Consti's already taking shots here. Okay, we're coming a bit closer now. Nice to see the overview. All right. Grimlock's away. No hits yet. I think that I'm not sure if that Mac launched. Let's have a look at Consti. Consti on 6. He's charging. Boom. Mac fired. Unsure about a hit yet. Grimlock's inbounds. Grimlock's inbounds. Grimlock's inbounds on Durable Snail, we're going to call him today. Oh, for sure, Smarty. It would definitely help me to have name tags that weren't so cluttered, you know. But I do what I can do. I do what I can do. Right, let's Persons. He's very fast, nimble, and he's launching Grimlocks. We see a boat here hiding in the asteroid field here a little bit. All right, hold on. Perfect. That's what we keep it. You want to? It's like, oh, I'll go back to it in a minute here. Durable snail. Mood. Honestly, I'm hard to tell what's going on right now. They're spreading out a little bit. Grimlock's launching there. Space Engineers X being cautious of those Grimlocks. John Wack not taking any damage yet. John Wack actually seems to be AFK right now. No, he's not AFK. No, he was just holding his position, waiting for his next move. Okay, it's all good. Constantly lining up, just lining up that Mac. He's waiting. Oh no! What happened to Persons? Looks like Persons got Grimlocked himself. He's launching Grimlocks, but it looks like there his right engine is gone, missing. Yeah, there's definitely Grimlocks on Persons. He's taking... Oh! Oh no! Oh no! He dodged... his point defense got rid too, but those boats are spreading out. Oh my goodness! Oh, they missed him. This is interesting here. Persons fighting it. Meanwhile, John Wack now expecting the first barrage of Grimlocks from those spread out boats. This is not looking good here. Yeah, forward thrust gone. Got Grimlocked, exactly. That's the new term, I think. They're staying pretty close here, though. You can see all three. Consti, Wooly, and John all sticking pretty close together here. Consti's in fine condition. Persons is not. Persons is in trouble now. Grimlock's inbound. Oh no! Oh no! Evs in the chat for Persons, guys. This just became a 4v3. Space Engineers X have lost their fast-moving Grimlock launcher. Could the Pirates be going into the finals tonight against ARMCO? We shall see. It's not over yet. Oh, that's a Mac round hit there. Consti landing his blow. M8's away. M8's launching. M8's going towards there. Not John Wack. Wooly Griffin, I think. Yeah, M8's on Wooly Griffin. Okay. If they can't take out those little boats, I honestly still think Space Engineers X could get like that. I still think Space Engineers X can be worn down by those Grimlocks. He's too focused on the durable snail, the mothership of the team. But meanwhile, he is getting wrecked. You saw that the underside got wrecked by those Grimlocks. Oh, another hit from those Grimlocks on Wooly Griffin there. Let's come zoom out a little bit. Grimlocks also... Oh, there's a Mac cannon around. That Mac seemed to miss that time on durable snail. Durable snail, should I say. All right, let's have a little flick through. Durable snail is durable, doable as heck here. Grimlock's away. Oh my goodness. Every one of these Joak Boatis, joke boats, are actually fully intact and fully Grimlocked up. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Is this the end? I don't know. Oh, Consti! What's happened? Consti's out of his cockpit. Consti's dead. The Mac cannon is gone, guys. This is absolutely insane. Space Engineers X, it's all turning for them. Oh my goodness. How? When did they get Consti? That leaves the two brutes, John Wack and Wooly Griffin, to fight off against all of the enemy. It's 2v4, guys. Seashells. This music's creepy ghost pirate music. Oh no. Ooh. Grimlock's launched. Grimlock's launched. Let's look at who they're heading for. Grimlock's going towards Wooly Griffin now. Grimlock's inbound. Oh! Double Grimlocks on Wooly. He had two barrages. I think the end is near. Wooly is looking so bad now. The front of his ship is melting away. What are we seeing? Space Engineers X not in a final. Could it be true? Oh, no! M8's now durable snail. He's not over yet. Big explosions from Wooly. An angry ARMCO from Wooly Griffin, I think. Taking a big chunk out the front of durable snail. Goodness me. Goodness me. They played it well. I've got the next track lined up, guys. You ready for this? Meanwhile, John Wack's coming in to help out Wooly, but I think it's too late. The Grimlock launchers are out there. John Wack losing his engines there. M8s from Durable Snail as well coming in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a... Oh, more Grimlocks. Oh, goodness. I'm struggling to breathe here. This is crazy. Oh! Let's have a look. Quick check. Durable Snail. Looking all right. This is looking all right. They have all of their boats, guys. Every one of their Grimlock launchers. There they go again. Launching. They're in total fine condition. Meanwhile, John Wack and Wooly Griffin, not so much. F's in the chat, guys, for Wooly Griffin. He is surely gone. He's trying to make a last-minute round on Durable Snail. Meanwhile, Durable Snail's focus on John Wack, launching a whole slew of missiles there. In they come. In they... Oh, wait. Wrong ship? Wait, who's he firing on there? Oh, he's firing Consti's corpse, I think. Yeah, he was firing Consti's. I don't know what that was about. There's John Wack. Who is he firing on there? Hold on, I'm confused as heck there. Is that Wooly Griffin? Yeah, it is. All right, it's time. There it is. Wait. Oh, wait. There we go. Grimlocked. There we go. That's what happens when you mess with Grimlocks. Three, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Oh, what? Right off the back, Mr. Captain Shack. I was watching the wrong person. Mac rounds all the way through. Holy moly. Holy freaking moly. Captain Shack landing a deadly blow right off the back there to the main ship, actually taking out one of the thrusters there. First blood from the start. That I can't believe that. Grimlock's away. The Grimlock party started. Let's have a little looky here. They're launching their Grimlocks. They're spreading out. Grimlock's launched. Let's have a look. Where is Wasted and... Right, so Wasted... Okay, there's Wasted and Clockwork sticking together now. Wasted and Clockwork probably using their point defense. Trying to use both of their point defense to gang up. But we just see so many Grimlocks coming in. So far, the point defense is able to handle it. The points defense taking out all the Grimlocks. For now. Okay. Another slew of Grimlocks inbound on them. Look at that. Look at that. Just the red demons on their way. Let's see how their point defense holds up this time. Okay, pretty good there on Clockwork. Okay, one lands its blow, and I think this is going to be a battle of attrition if they don't go after those small ships, because I think the Grimlocks will just be wearing them down slowly but surely. Meanwhile, let's have a little look at the leader here. Looks like Durable Snail is going in for Wasted and Clockwork. He needs to get in range so his M8s can be launched, and here we go. M8 launched. Let's follow these M8s in. M8's targeting Wasted Space, I think. Yep, M8's away. M8's on Wasted Space. He's got Grimlocks and M8's on Wasted here. But he's actually, so far, okay, he's managing to stay out of range. The Grimlock's still on him here. And Grimlocks, okay, coming on the back of him there. So far, so good. Not much damage taken. More M8's away. Mr. Captain Shack is lurking. He's lingering. He has taken some damage, so it looks like some of the Grimlock launchers have been targeting Shack, just like they targeted Consti in the last round. Yep. Oh no! Grimlock's on Captain Shack now. He needs to try his best to hide. He's launching his own Grimlocks now. Meanwhile, M8's. Let's come to the middle here, see what's going on. Right, they've got rid of one of the boats. Successfully, Wasted Space has decimated... Which one was it? Yeah, Wasted Space successfully taken out the boat piloted by Matrosaurus. That's one Grimlock danger down. No other team. Whoa, separating the bottom. Oh, he's launching his final blow of Grimlocks before he goes out. So he looks like he's still Grimlock capable there, actually, which is not so good. But this is the first time tonight one of these smaller boats has actually been even damaged. Well, significantly damaged there. Heavy M8 fire on Wasted Space. Wasted taking a lot of damage now from those M8s. Plenty of firepower. Those Pilfit 150s firing glorious. Look at those Pilfit 150s. Some of my favorite effects of Pilfit's railguns. Beautiful. He's got his guns in a fantastic position. Meanwhile, Clockwork is dealing with his own. Clockwork's looking pretty good as well. Lost a couple of thrusters. But if they can take out those smaller boats, one is out. It's official. Matasaurus is out now. So they've got, it's 3v3 now. 3v3. You can see M8's chasing. They've definitely done better. They've definitely fared a lot better now. Let's have a look at Captain Shack. Oh no, Captain Shack's been under, he's had trouble here. He's still got his mate. Oh no! Ho, ho, ho! I came at the wrong time. Well, the perfect time. Just as a load of Grimlocks hit him there. Is he drifting? His cannon's recharging. I'm not sure if his cockpit's intact still. No, he's still... Okay, he's still got control. He's still got control. And he's still got that Mac cannon charged up, ready to fight. He's lighter than ever now, this Captain Shack. He's on the move. He's on the move. Look at this, though. Look at this. We've got Wasted Space. Oh, my goodness. What the heck's happening here? Wasted Space. Oh, I'm tripping out because the camera controls of this guy. Taking out another little boat. It's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet. Oh, I don't know where to go. So they've successfully taken out nearly two of these smaller boats. One remains, and of course, the durable snail remains as well. Let's have a look. Those point defense, those lasers, barely anything. Oh, well, barely anything is getting to Clockwork, but he has taken more damage than any round so far. No, I can't cue the sea chanties yet. I think it's not so clear yet. Okay, so look, there's so many M8s that his point defense, as good as it is, it can't take out all the point defense here. This is incredibly, incredibly close. Oh, Wasted Space! Oh, no! Not much left of Wasted. It may just be down to Clockwork. Now, he's still going. He's still fighting until the end is Wasted. But he's seriously lacking. Lost his glass armor is actually held up pretty good. You can see the back of his ship is actually faring better than the front of his ship. So glass armor works, okay? Those 150mm Pilfits still firing, but there's an intense battle going on between Clockwork getting close and getting close and personal. Getting close. I can't even speak. Close and personal with durable snail here. Oh my goodness. Is he what's going on here? Was that intentional? Where is Shack? Shack is gone. Shack got grimlocked. F's in the chat for Captain Shack, guys. It's all over. Waste is still going. Clockwork is still going. What's the situation check? Durable snail looking very durable. One boat down. Two boat down. Only one boat remains, and it is damaged. Wasted Space is going after it. He is angry. Wasted is not having any of this. Wasted is taking out the final Grimlock launcher. It's not all this. The mast gets... Oh, my goodness. The mast has been removed. He's trying to get out of Wasted's shot, but Wasted is still very capable, and he's out of the zone. That means all that is left in the tournament, in this battle, is the durable snail versus... Oh no! Oh, no! Wait, hold on, I missed that. Oh, no. The durable snail... No, Clockwork's dead, guys. F's in the chat for Clockwork. The final showdown then, guys. It's Wasted Space versus the durable snail. 1v1. Winner takes home all. Clockwork, incredible display. But he couldn't hand back all those M8s. There was just too many here. Now, Wasted's got a pretty good thing here. If he can avoid those M8s, he'll be all right. And if he can use his railguns, he can wear down durable snail here. All eyes are on Wasted. He's definitely lacking in hull here. I can't believe it. What a twist. What a freaking twist. You can see he's trying to avoid those M8s. But there's Grimlock. Where are those Grimlocks coming from? Where are those Grimlocks? Is there a boat alive still? No, there's no boat. Oh, there is a... Oh, no. Oh no! He didn't take out one of the little boats fully. It's still firing Grimlocks on him. This can't be good for Wasted. This can't be good at all. Joke boat prevails. They're tougher than they look. So luckily, Clockwork seems to be still doing some... His point defense are actually helping out Wasted, even though he's immobile. Oh, is he moving? I don't know. He seems pretty immobile, but some of his point defense seem to be helping Wasted here. But I think, no... Grimlocks are catching up to Wasted Space now. His railgun's trying. He needs to take... If he can take out that little boat, he might stand a chance to finish off the bigger one by kind of a battle of attrition. This is so... Oh! Where is that little boat at? It's still... Oh! Oh, it's out of the zone! He's done it! He's done it, guys! It's 1v1 again. It's Durable Snail launching his cluster of M8s. There they follow. Let's follow the M8s in here. There go the bees. The bees heading towards Wasted Space's neighborhoods. There's Wasted Space. Trying to avoid that. 1v1 for the first time in a WeaponCore tournament in a long time. But Wasted, I missed it, is looking very, very bad now. Fires raining out. His only way now is if he can just do... There's just too many M8s. There's too many M8s on Durable Snail. He can't get close enough to really be effective with the railguns without getting a whole slew of... whole barrage of M8s here. So... Wasted's cockpit? Where is Wasted's cockpit? Let me try and find it here. We have some time, I think. Where is Wasted's cockpit? I don't know. Where am I headed? Mid-battle assessment. Wasted's cockpit. Wasted's cockpit. Yeah, I don't know where he is. It's an interesting build. I want to find him. See how he's looking. Up. At the tip. At the tip. Oh, here. The tip. Oh, hello. Can't find it. Oh, there it is. No? No, that's the glass. I can't find him. Okay. I'm not sure if I can find him there. The top. Which is the top at this point? Oh, there it is. There he is. How's he looking today? Looking good. Not looking that good. Oh, no. Okay. He's running still. Durable Snail looking very durable. His ship's in half. Everyone else is dead. Just Waste is going there. Is he out? No, he's still moving. Remember, guys, his thrusters are black. So you can't see his thrusters. He's still got thrust. He's not giving up. I love it. I love the dedication from Wasted Space. He is not giving up into the last minute here. His waist is extremely exposed. Look at that. That is his cockpit. One hit. One. What is that firing? What the heck's going... Uh-oh. He's going in. One final show and his cockpit is out. Mr. Wasted Space. It's all over. ARMCO came here to defend their crown, but out of nowhere, the Pirates team liver damage. Goodness gracious me. They've gone and done it. They have gone and done it. I can't quite believe it. I would never have seen this coming at the start of the round. It's taken me by surprise here. Wasted now outside of the sphere, taking sphere damage. Only one remains. Durable Snail. And I think you guys will have to admit, there ain't much more durable than this guy. Let's get the music up. It's only appropriate. Hold on. I'm getting it. I know you want it. Where is it? I need... Let's see. Is this good? All right, this can work. Guys, can we see a huge round of applause for our runners-up tonight, ARMCO? They fought incredibly valiantly. Really nice work. Really nice stuff. Clockwork. Those pill fit 75mm. Seeing that cross of fire, the Dire Star, was beautiful. Captain Shaq sniping from a distance, landed some beautiful Mac rounds today. And Wasted Space Last man standing here today. His pill fit's doing very well. The point defense on these ships was insane, but unfortunately, the amount of M8s on that durable snail was just so high. You'd have to have 4 times as many point defense to get rid of all those. There's just too many M8s to get you. You just swarm there. Clockwork got clocked. All right. And guys, the biggest round of applause tonight for our winners, Team Liver Damage, who brought boats. And literally, this is kind of a boat. This is kind of a ship with a sail here, but some of them are literal boats. And they grimlocked tonight. Have you guys watched the new YouTube video? Have you also liked, commented, and subscribed? Okay, hit that bell notification. Okay.